Okay, here we have a messed up door jamb. As you can see, somebody's been cobbled over the years, and they can't get the deadbolt to extend when you turn the deadbolt. So here's some quick fixes. Get yourself a piece of 28, 22. It's stronger if you have the gap for it in your door, and cover the whole area, and take some lipstick and put it on your deadbolt, and then strike it against your metal, and then you see where it's at. And so from there, you're going to mount this down, but then we're going to have to cut this hole out, and I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, well, I've used a scratch awl to penetrate my hole, and I made it bigger with my screwdriver on a perforated surface, as you can see. And if you have a good pair of snips, you should be able to cut that hole out. We're going to work on that. So as you can see, I got it started around here, and you got to have it's better to have a needle nose good pair of snips, but just keep working your way around. Until you get that hole cut out that you need. Now that should be big enough, but we don't want it too big. But it probably will be right. Now you can file around there if you want to make it perfection. File around there, trim around it a little bit, because you don't want it too small, but it should line up, because then I already had it, there's 2 screw holes to where it goes. So let's continue on and see what happens. So with that cut out, now we're putting in the old deadbolt insert, which is positioned right now, because I found that out with using this cutout that I made. And I did a pre-test. So now, as long as that's in there, put some extra screws in this, which I will. And so you still have this part that has to pull out the whole 2x4 jamb in order to break in, which would be a big effort. So we're not really losing any strength. So now I've installed a 3-inch screw down here into the jamb, and we're going to put in one there. And we'll probably put in one in this area. Probably put in one in this area right here to keep it from flexing. Let's check the check to make sure the deadbolt. What was happening was the deadbolt wasn't lined up here, and it had been jocked around so much because of the door jamb being screwed up. So let's see how that works. Oh yeah, now it turns all the way. So we're good. And with this mechanism in behind this metal, this is what will give you your strength. This metal is not so much that much strength. You could use a heavier gauge metal, which would help. So let's finish it up. So I've added these 2 extra screws, and like I said, the deadbolt sticks out at least that far, as you can see where I'm marking it on my little finger. And so that's going to catch your, at least your first stud in your door jamb. And this metal basically was to take place of the rotted, or they had a burrowed hole here. So all I had to do was get this mounted so that this hasn't had to be so secure, the inner part, but the outer part now will keep it there. And if you wanted to, you could drill some small screws in here with pan heads, and to make sure that this mechanism don't move. But I'm pretty sure it's not going to move because it ain't going to be under a lot of stress unless somebody tries to kick in the door, and then in that case I'd have to fix the whole damn thing again anyway. So, but it should hold for a good kicking. If anybody's trying to get in, it would probably take a lot to get through. And we got this side here, which you can see comes out, oh, a good distance. So that should fix the problem, because now when you shut the door, you can turn the latch far enough and there ain't nobody getting in that. So as it was, it didn't even line up. You couldn't even turn the deadbolt. So you've seen the door jamb project, and just insight that you don't need to replace the whole door jamb if you're tight for money, which is where I'm always at. And there's always a way to finagle something. And in this case, I think it will be probably better than the original. So anyways, most important thing of this video is you can always attempt to fix something for cheaper than buying new. And with that being said, like, thumbs up, please subscribe, please, it helps so much. And here's to you. We shall move on. Like and subscribe. Love everybody. Like my subscribers. Catch you guys on another one.